Peace and blessings, guys. It's the Queen of Spades. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little tired right off the bat. I'm going to just let you know. I've been up for hours, but I wanted to talk with you all about an oracle reading by a friend of mine that I recently got. She's a really cool, down-to-earth sister. And basically, in my reading, I asked about a few different aspects of my life. And one of those aspects involved, like, my mother. And as you all know, from, videos beforehand, I haven't had the best relationship with my mother. The oracle was able to tap into it right away. She was saying that, Ifa, which is the spiritual system that she works through, she was like, Ifa is not pleased with the disconnection of the family, especially, the fact that my children do not go around them. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Because she's really the cause of why we don't come around. And she was like, Ifa is saying that you're going to have to take the high road because they know that you can do it. So I'm like, okay. She's like, you're going to have to be the one to take the high road because they can't do that, but you can. So I'm just like, well, all right, that's understandable. She was like, yeah, I'm picking up on your mother's energy. And she's like, there's a communication breakdown. She feels like betrayed by the fact that you have cut her off. So I'm like, that's understandable, but at the same time, she's at the source of why she was cut off. She was like, well, and that's understandable. And I can feel her energy. I can feel how manipulative she can be. I can feel, everything that you have felt from her. Ifa showing me it. And she's like, but right now she's feeling hurt. She's feeling betrayed because she's wanted to like reach out to you. She's wanted to contact you, but she can't because she's like in a sense blocked. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's because I blocked her. Like I blocked her, like her number and everything, so that she could not contact me anymore. And, there were little things happening where like she knows that I wouldn't contact her. She knows my children will not just randomly contact her. So she would like be forced at times to, I guess, do things like, tell other family members to contact, my children and tell them to call her. And I'm like, no, my children are not going to contact you because communication was cut off from all of us. That was the only way I could move on in peace, because it's like she wasn't just contacting them just to contact them. Her reasoning for contacting them was to get to me. And so all communication with her was cut off. But, and my children, they're children, so they're not just going to randomly reach out to them. They've stayed in contact with their cousins and stuff like that, but they didn't feel a sense of urgency or closeness where they felt like they had to contact their grandparents necessarily. So the oracle, she was like, I'm telling you, she was like, you're going to have to fix this. And I'm like, why do I have to fix this? She's the one who created this dynamic. And the oracle is like, well, it depends on you, because if you don't correct this, this will destroy dynamics of your family line, your bloodline, far after you. It may not affect your children, but your family, the bloodline will forever be ruined. So I asked her, okay, what exactly do you mean by that? She said, meaning the dynamic that goes on in your family line between mother and daughter, generations before you on up to now, it will continue to happen, but this time it'll be worse off.